Okay, we are recording. Good morning. Welcome to our December Rising Star Student of the Month. I am so incredibly happy to have you here with us today. I want to just mention that we have a mission statement for this program, and the mission is to bring our community together to honor our local high school seniors for demonstrating character, integrity, love of learning, involvement in school and community activities, or the ability to overcome challenging life circumstances without compromising their education. The core of the Rising Star of the Month is the student who makes a difference in their home, school, and community with sincerity and passion. I'm excited now to introduce Principal Rod King from Tri-City Christian.
Hi, everybody. I want to echo everyone else's sentiments, Rachel, Kathy, and Kent, for keeping this going in a COVID-19 world. What a very difficult situation and crazy world we're living in right now. But also want to thank the Chamber and the sponsors for keeping this going. What a wonderful opportunity. And like everybody else has stated, what a great way to start a Friday. It just really puts a great end to whatever week you've had. It's a very positive spin to put on everything. I want to echo Mr. Walden's sentiments that and congratulate the students, because when you think of the hundreds of thousands of students that have come through this district, to be named a rising star, to wear that title, really puts you in rarefied air, as Mr. Walden said. So congratulations, because you definitely have special talents and gifts that have earned you that title, and rightly so from all of the stories that I've heard. My student, Tri-City Christian's Student of the Month, is Sydney Thompson. And I knew Sydney was going to be Student of the Month a long time ago. I actually nominated her, which is something I never do. I usually leave that for the teachers. But I wanted to be a little selfish and be the one to talk about her and her attributes, which I'll do when she comes back. But after she was nominated, it dawned on me that this is the third Thompson to be a Rising Star Student of the Month. So Mary and Josh are doing something right. And if the truth be known, I love the other two students when they were seniors, but Sydney might be my favorite. So I'm going to turn it over to Sydney, and then I'll be back to tell you a little bit more about why she was nominated.
Okay. Hi, I'm Sydney Thompson. I'm representing Tri-City Christian School, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who's here for me today. Thank my mom for being the most amazing role model I could ever ask for. Also like to thank my dad for always pushing me and giving me the opportunities that I always needed to achieve the goals that I have. I'd also like to thank Mr. King for always believing in me and pushing me to be a leader on campus and to really be myself. Tri-City has always given me opportunities that I needed to do everything that I wanted. I couldn't be more grateful for that. I'd also like to thank the Vista Chamber of Commerce for giving me this opportunity to speak to you guys and give you a little bit of my story. I'd also like to thank the sponsors for being here and listening in on all of our amazing stories. Also like to congratulate all the other Rising Stars for being amazing. Your stories are awesome. It was so fun sitting here and listening to all the amazing things you guys have done for your community. I would like to start by saying that Tri-City not only has pushed me in my education, but has also pushed me in my friendships and my faith as well. Tri-City has given me friendships that I will keep for the rest of my life. And probably one of the main reasons I'm here today is to talk about this amazing girl that I've met, who is my best friend. And she has had some health issues on and off throughout the years, and I am very lucky to be a part of her life and to help her in any way that's possible. She has had a couple of incidents here at the school that have definitely pushed me to become a better person and have pushed me to become strong and loving towards all people, and to be very grateful for everything that's around me, because life is very short, and you never really, you kind of take things for granted when you don't have things that aren't really going your way. So basically what happened is at the school a couple weeks ago, she had completely passed out in our lunch quad, and ambulances had to come, fire department came, and I remember just sitting there looking down at my best friend who was lying on the floor, not knowing what to do, just praying to Jesus to help me be strong for her, because it's very hard to watch a friend go down and not just burst down in tears, but you have to be strong for them and make sure that they know that everything is okay and that they're going to be okay. EMTs came and said that she was going to be okay, took her to Tri-City Medical, which helped us very greatly to understand what was going on, and she's doing great now. She's back at school, and honestly, this experience has shown me that the little things are all that really matters. Like, don't take your health for granted. I know it can be difficult to, for me to see that, but watching my friend go through these struggles, it's pushed me to realize that. But it also, Tri-City has also allowed me to become a leader on campus. I have become part of ASB since my freshman year, and I've loved every minute of it. I also have the opportunity to be co-student body president with one of my very close friends. I will be hoping to continue my leadership role by taking a business administration major. I've always loved the idea of being my own boss, so hopefully I can take that into consideration. I've applied to over 12 different schools. I'm still looking back to hear from a couple of them. I haven't made a decision quite yet, but I know with the help of Tri-City and all my friends that I'll make the right decision. And I just like to thank you again for giving me this opportunity. And yeah.
You know, I knew Sydney was going to be nominated as Student of the Month, and I don't know if everybody heard this before, but this is actually the third Thompson to be Tri-City Christian's Rising Star Student of the Month. You know, I could talk about what a competitive beast Sydney is on the soccer field. 110%. She'll expend every ounce of energy that she has and play to the end of a game. I could talk about that, but I'm not going to. I do want to talk about her character, though. You can spot early on humility in a student, selflessness in a student, an ability to be concerned for others and put others before yourself. And Sydney probably doesn't know this, but I harassed our ASB coordinator to get her to be a co-president of ASB, because I knew we needed somebody that we could count on, that would be creative, that would bring an attitude of never say die. And in this COVID-19 world, as Isaac well knows, it's very difficult to engage a student population. Now, we're fortunate enough to have students on campus. Sydney and her co-president have been relentless in their positive attitude and their ways to find solutions to create engagement for our student population and bring activities in a mask-covered social distancing world that our students both appreciate and get into and fully engage in. So while they'll meet with us and we'll tell them, no, we can't do that. No, we can't do this because county, you know, this and that. They will find ways to engage our student population within the confines of a COVID-19 world, which is just remarkable. Their resilience and their attitude bless my heart truly. But what really set Sydney apart from me was the incident she had with her friend. I'm going to tell you, I had to call the EMTs. We called 911. And I don't know how Sydney can downplay this, but she sat there helping her friend to focus on her breathing while her friends had tremors. It was scary. I mean, I'm a grown man and I was scared for this young lady that was lying on the ground. Sydney helped her focus on her breathing, stayed composed, comforted her, kept her mind off of the seriousness of her hitting her head and lying there waiting for 911 to show up. It was just a remarkable display of selflessness, courage, compassion, and composure. It wasn't until her friend was loaded into the ambulance and her friend could no longer see her that she finally broke down and had tears stream down her face for her friend. Truly remarkable, and the humility that Sydney brings to our campus and displays, and her heart of a servant, truly sum up what a remarkable young lady she is, and well deserving of the title of Rising Star Student of the Month for Tri-City Christian.
Thanks, Rod. Thank you, everybody, for the opportunity. Gosh, just sitting and listening, it's overwhelming hearing from each of you students and the challenges that you have overcome. And I think Sydney would admit that hers may pale in comparison to some of yours, but each child conquers their own challenges, although different to them in different ways. But it's truly inspiring to hear from each of you students what you've been through and how you continue to push through. It's also inspiring to hear from you administrators, each of you, and just your hearts for our kids. You know, as a parent, you fight for your kids every day and you don't always know what happens at school. And so I wanted to just take this opportunity and thank each of you administrators and teachers for, you can see it in your eyes, your heart and love for our kids and how you continue to push them and encourage them while they're away from home is awesome to see. But as Rod said, Sydney is our third of 4 children. I think that's where she gets a lot of her toughness from. And she will fight through anything. It's funny, Rod, that you named her a beast, because I was talking to Sydney last night, and although she doesn't necessarily think that's the most loving term for her as a beautiful young woman, she is an absolute fighter and beast. And Sydney, from your mom and I, we love you. We're so proud of you. Want to continue to encourage you just to overcome and challenge. But I think the thing that I'm most proud about, Sydney, is not your smarts, not your beauty, but just how you truly, genuinely care and see people around you that have a need and you just want to help them. So I'm most encouraged and thankful for that in your heart, and keep that as you move forward. Thank you to everyone for this opportunity. Where is my wife? Oh, there she is. She's in the car. Thank you, honey, for probably packing every single lunch, I think, since kindergarten for Sydney. And usually with a little note in there that tells you how much you love them and want to encourage them. So thanks, everyone, for the opportunity. Sydney, you're a beast. You rock. Go get them.
Yes, Cindy, you are a beautiful young lady, but you are a beast on the soccer field. So that is a compliment.